All right, what's going on? This is the Throwing Tantrums podcast. This is also a newsletter, Patreon, community update, talking more about the behind the scenes stuff that happens over at Temper Tantrum. So this is kind of a new experimental kind of thing that we want to do. The purpose of it is primarily to give a behind the scenes update of what's happening with the team. Aside from just showing the dance videos, doing the reaction stuff, doing the podcast stuff. I kind of want to share with you guys and document the the journey and the progress of what's happening with this company. One, I think it'll be cool to look back on 10 years from now, assuming that I'm still doing all the dancing stuff. And two, I think it'll just be cool to document and share with you guys things that's happening with us in terms of projects, in terms of the challenges we're facing as a dance company. And hopefully that kind of gives inspiration for any of you guys who are in their own journey of either have starting their own dance crew, their own dance company, and hopefully they take these lessons and apply it as well. Yeah. So, anyways, this past weekend, I'm currently filming this on July 3rd in terms of filming. Um, this past weekend we had filming. We were pretty excited to finally get this started because we've been planning this since last year after we did our first show, Universal Rhythm, sold out show, all that stuff. Thing is, we wanted to also film it. So the logistics of that were very, very, very different compared to putting it together for a stage show, and then reformatting it for film. Also different in terms of in terms of staging, in terms of performance. Yeah, but anyways, we're pretty excited in terms of getting this finally started because we delayed it at least twice already. Yeah, and it's kind of one of those things. If you have ever seen like movies get delayed because of production and all that stuff, and you kind of, I don't know, it depends on what side of the fence you fall on, whether it's something that sucks that you have to wait, or it's something that's good to make sure that the product is on point. And it sucks having to do that because we want to get it out as soon as possible, but we also want to avoid putting out a really crappy product. So the pieces that we started putting together are we started filming our Palace. A good chunk of that is majority done. Unstoppable, and I think, what was the other one? Is that it? Palace and Unstoppable. Talking to Max off screen.
That's done, or
No, did you start filming?
oh, well, we found out.
Oh yeah. So we found love, also part of Unstoppable. So those numbers you can watch on the YouTube channel to check out. And as I'm looking over here, there's a big fucking crane fly just near my desk. Anyways, so this upcoming weekend we're going to be taking a break from rehearsals because a lot of the members are also part of performance and a show that's happening at Anime Expo. So if you happen to be going there this weekend, go check it out. And also, we kind of need a break. I'm also going to be at visiting family out of state this weekend. What's coming up for us? In place. Sorry, I'm not going out of state this week. I'm going out of state today in like 30 minutes. But what's coming up for us is in place of rehearsal. We're going to be filming tutorials that's going to be released on our online course first, for Udemy first, and go away, Cranefly, and then later on for YouTube. Okay, and then we're also going to be continuing filming reactions on the 13th. We're going to be starting with filming with Be Ambitious, which is a prequel for a show called Street Man Fighter. We're also going to be checking out some other things that's on the list. We're going to be checking out Nyon, ABCD, Alamat, Abacada, the Usher tribute from the recent BET Awards, and a handful of Beanie videos. Yeah, I think the main thing that I kind of want to also share, those are just some of the quick updates. The main lesson and thing that I want to share from this is things are going to take a little bit more time than you think. We have this ideal timeline that we want, and we get disappointed when we don't get there. Sometimes the time required is the time required. Sometimes it'll be short, sometimes it'll be long. But the main thing that I'm just reminded of is however long you think it is, triple that, because you never know what kind of challenges will come along the way. In terms of, I don't know, in terms of RN's logistics, people having to leave rehearsal early because of another commitment, injuries. A handful of our dancers have had to leave because of of injuries, not during rehearsal, but outside of rehearsal. Um, yeah, so there's just so many things that you never know that will delay how long it is. So again, however long you think it's gonna take, just give yourself some buffer time and triple that. At least that way you're not having, at least for us, you're not having to stress out over things. But yeah, that's it in terms of this community update for the Throwing Tantrums podcast. It's just me. Hope you guys are enjoying. Hope you guys like enjoyed this first experimental episode. I'm gonna do my best to do this weekly to keep you guys in the loop of what's happening. One of the reasons I'm doing this is to kind of document a lot of stuff we're doing. I vlog a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I just have no time to edit any of it, so I figured this would be like the most low cost and minimal effort way to give updates of what's happening with the team, whether through podcasts, whether through newsletters, whether through YouTube. Yeah, that's it. If you guys, speaking of newsletters, if you guys want to get early access to some of the upcoming workshops that we're going to be hosting, we're starting back up in September. Make sure you guys check out the newsletter, sign up there. Link should be in the description, whether on YouTube or on Spotify. All right, that's it. Take care. Peace.